my friends and neighbors should be fighting any wars that we have to fight. And the idea of having a separate army and a separate mercenary group that somebody else is going to do our dirty work for us, now that makes it easy for us to send them, doesn't it? We can send them anywhere. We don't give a shit because we don't have any vested interest. They go out and do the risk, and we don't care what they do to the other groups. No, we should be conscripted to fight our own wars, and you'd see how often we fight a war if that happened.
We need to stop the war, period. Let's just get rid of the prisoners.
That's right.
I want to say hang the prisoners.
Hang the prisoners?
That's it, yeah. Bring back the death penalty.
Well, the problem is that they're mostly wrong when people say they don't trust the government with their money. Why would you trust them with your life?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. If it's illegal to kill, it's illegal to kill. Let's just make it not one rule for you and another rule for our government. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, okay, no problem. That's a different issue. Thanks for calling. Well, that brings us to this idea that we can torture all these guys. Now, keep in mind, this is America. We used to talk. If you guys are old enough to remember, now you guys that are 30 or younger probably don't know anything about this, but when I was growing up, it was a real crime to torture anybody. It was a crime to deny them their rights. It was a crime to arrest them without cause. It was a crime to imprison them without a lawyer. Those were crimes that were not just crimes. They were moral indignities. They were outrages that you would not stand for. And now it's okay? Why? Because the government says 19 Arabs blew up some buildings in New York, so it's okay for us to be the worst corrupt torture nation in the world? Well, I'll tell you, we got real good cause to be worried. Our whole country is turning around to be evil, in spite of what the people want. A lot of us are going along with it. Well, let me come down off my tirade for a while. We got another caller. Have you a comment on my last tirade or other? Hello, caller.
Yes, Bill. If I'm coming through a little crooked here, it's because I'm hearing a 30-second delay.
You're okay now.
Okay. First of all, I would like to say I really appreciate you and like the caller before, Alex Ansary. You guys are really brave, man, and we need more guys like you. We need to turn this thing around. You're the only guy that I've heard stand up and say that this country has the worst reputation as far as being terrorists. But and there's
lots of people saying it though.
Yeah, they'll send a guy to jail for selling a dime bag of crack for 20 years, but they will sell you and I beef and chicken, man, filled up with hormones and all other kind of chemicals that's going to kill you and me down the line. And nobody. The thing of it is, there are not enough of us thinking outside of the box, and it's understandable. You're thrown in kindergarten on up until whatever time, and you're not taught to think outside the box, man. So I just want to say keep doing what you're doing, and I just hope that we can get together and rally and march, whatever it takes to change this. This is a great country. I hate to see it go down, but I don't think we're going to last on the.
Well, Obama's own group is trying to censor the internet now. His regulations are. Cass Sunstein says that conspiracy theories, and 9/11 was the top one.
I heard you say that at the beginning of the show.
And that's outrageous. Obama's listening to that crap.
Yeah, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Anyway, keep up the great work, my friend.
Well, thank you much. And
all right.
Okay, and in the control room, that cut number 6 there, it's only a 1-minute cut. We were just talking about how it's outrageous to think that we're now doing things that back then we wouldn't allow to happen. And I've got a cut here that I've shown before. It's what's that? Oh, okay. Well, after the cut, we'll do that. This is Andy Griffiths. It's a 1-minute cut, so it won't take very long. Go ahead and let her rip whenever you get it set up, folks. But this will show you how we should be reacting. This is the way we should be reacting. That's not it. That's not it. Yeah, we want number 6. It's the other DVD. Oh, okay, maybe it is the right one. Well, okay, let me take the caller then while you're getting that straightened out. Sorry about this little technical slip up here. I give them ridiculous, things to accomplish in the control room. A stack of DVDs and things like that. Now play it for me just when I want it. Okay, go ahead, caller.
Hey, I wanted to touch on something you haven't really mentioned before.
Go for it.
2001 was the 60th anniversary of Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
And I don't know if you're familiar with the 4 planes that were hijacked.
Okay.
Supposedly, you had Flight 11, 93, 175, and 77.
Okay.
Okay, those total 50, plus the 60th year anniversary, equal 110. And I believe that is the height of both of the towers. 110.
Well, that type of formula work is fine, but it's actually going backwards. You're starting with the conclusion and working towards something to see how it works out. And
well,
numerology is fun, but it's
well, it's what these guys it's how they operate.
I've heard that there are rituals and things like that, and
right.
They may do things like that just for their own interest. But
it's just bring it to your attention that it can't be a coincidence.
Well, let's put it this way. If there is any validity to it, it's just something that would only make any difference after the fact to themselves. And it's nothing that could have been predicted. There's no way that you can crunch numbers and say,
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no way that you could you could have 4 separate planes hijacked and it come out to the exact number. It has to be an inside job.
In my category, yeah, but
right.
in my point of view, that's kind of like recently, within the last 10 years or something, the Israelis did a military raid, and I forgot the details, but before they did the raid, somebody brought up a biblical passage that somehow predicted that the new Israel would attack.
Right.
And then they did, but it turns out that a lieutenant or a colonel or some military leader in the Israeli military was reading the Bible, and he saw that he could fulfill the prophecy deliberately.
Right. Exactly.
But the idea that it was actually a prediction is
false.
To me, I'd say that's false. It wasn't a prediction. It was somebody that after the fact made it happen, and then you look back and say, aha.
Oh, absolutely, Bill. Thanks for all the work that you do, man.
Oh, you bet. We got 10 minutes left.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. Call again. Does it have the one with all the... there's an arrow on the bottom to go to the next group until you keep getting to 6. Well, anyway, we'll see if we get there before the end of the show. But... you've seen that Opie cut before. The Andy Griffith is standing near the sheriff, and Opie comes running in with a little tape recorder or handheld, and he says, "Pa, we hid the tape recorder in the cell back there, and we recorded the prisoner talking to his lawyer." And Andy Griffith grabs that tape recorder and starts to destroy the tape, and says, "We can't listen to that. That's against the law. He has rights." And Opie says, "But Pa, we can find out. We can't do that, Opie." And he, without any hesitation, he shuts him down right now. Oh, okay, well, I guess we will show this. But, why aren't people getting that type of outrage now? We've been conditioned so long with incrementally taking our rights away that now we go, they're invading our town? That's okay. Jackbooted thugs, helicopters doing, military drills in our town? That's not okay, folks. Anyway, run it when you get it.
We hid it up in the cell window.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
We bugged Mr. Blake